Hi, y'all. My name is Lakeitha, and this is I'm looking down, so if y'all see, I'm trying to read notes. But this is my very first YouTube video. I feel like I have a family already because I've been recording for the last 2 months, but I've been afraid to just jump in and do it. And I watched a video the other day, and they said, don't let nothing stop you. Don't be afraid. Don't give in to your fears. And you know what? I finished work early today. I'm a hairstylist. And I said, you know what? I'm going to just do it. I'm going to do it. And I've been thinking, I said, this is my journey, my way, my journey in finding myself. I pray this is the last year working before retiring. I'm 61 and my goal is to retire next year at 62. And I made notes to sort of talk about things, but I'm going to tell you the notes are all mixed up and they all out of order. So I'm going to just do this. And I have a lot of videos. Y'all going to see videos back from January and February because I was just posting because I always heard they say have content. So get used to talking to the camera. And that's what I've been trying to do. So when you see videos, you'll see videos. I'm here in Texas and you'll see Houston and you'll see videos with snow and you'll say it's spring. These are old videos. They old but not old. It's things that videos I made back 2 months ago while I was building up my courage to do this. And this is a journey. And I'm 62 years old and I never lived alone. And so I'm on a journey finding me my way. And I hope y'all will take this journey with me. I don't know if I'm going to say something to help anyone or, to guide anyone. It's going to be a lot of things I do wrong. I don't pronounce all my words correctly. You're going to get broken verbs, double adjectives. Like they said, dot your I, cross the T. You could just throw that all out. You could just throw it off the door with me because everything, excuse me, that's the paper, y'all. I have notes. Everything going out the door because it's my way. It might not be the right way, but it's my way of doing things. And I've been told my way sometimes is not the best way, but it's going to be the fair way. It's going to be the honest way, and it's going to be the truth. The way I see it, the way the Lord lead me to do things. And if it don't do nothing else but kill time, because I watch a lot of YouTube, and it's funny because I just started watching YouTube maybe 3 years ago, and now 90% of the time when I'm not working or if I had a TV on, it's watching YouTube. So I was like, you know what? It's a wonderful thing to have YouTube, that they to leave your grandkids and your kids, memory of you. My mother and dad didn't pass, and I wish I would have had YouTube, or if I would have knew about YouTube back then, where I could have recorded them. My dad, back in the day, he died years ago in 1993, and I didn't have no camcorder, no cell phones. I don't even know if cell phones was out then. If it was too expensive for me. But with my mother, I did get a chance to record on old cell phones, and I can't even get them to work. So I thought, you know what, on this journey, this will be something where my grandkids will be able to go on YouTube and see and say, oh, I remember grandmother did this, or I remember when grandmother did that. And y'all, I'm taking this journey for me, and like I say, I'm trying not to overthink it. Everything. I had so many notes, y'all, and these notes could really go off the door because They ain't doing me no good. I was gonna wait till my daughter come and able to do this, and I told her, you know what? Let's do it like we in a like you answering me comments like a show, like a broadcast or something, where you ask me the questions and I can answer the questions about me. But I just decided today, you know what? It's my way, and I'm going to do it my way. And that's the whole thing about this whole journey I'm on, is doing it my way. Lakeitha, my way. You know, it's a story behind my name. When I was in school, my teachers told me that I didn't pronounce my name right. My name is spelled Likitia. And my mother always, parents always told me my name is Lakeitha. And the teacher said, well, you don't pronounce your name the way it's spelled, but however your parents told you to say your name, that's the way you say it. So, you know, in school, they called me Lakeisha, Laketia. No one ever called me Lakeitha except my family. And then my nickname around the house was Keitha. So a lot of my family called me Keitha. My classmate called me Keisha. And now, the last 10 years, I've been going by K, because a lot of my clients call me K. I am a hairstylist, if I have already mentioned that, of 42 years this year. It's 2025, and I've been doing hair 25 years. I have two beautiful kids. I have a daughter getting ready to turn 40. And then I have a son, 25, that's still at home. He haven't left. And the story behind that is that when my daughter started her first year of college, my son started his first year of kindergarten. And yes, they both had the same dad. It was just a big gap in between, because life be life. I understand that. I hear a lot of YouTubers say that, and I was like, okay, I get what they saying, because you can have every intent in doing something or going one way, and something goes another way. I've been knowing that, but I like that little saying they use now, life be life. So on that, I thought, you know what? It'll be nice to have this, my journey, have it recorded, where I can look back and I can say, okay, I came from here and now I'm here. I done conquered this fear. I done did this. I done did that. It give me time to, give me somewhere I'll be able to look at, and I'll be able to document this story, this journey, which is a story. I'm writing my own story. Lakeitha, my way, my story, my journey. And like I say, the main reason, though, I want my grandbabies to be able to look up on YouTube a couple of years from now. I don't know how long YouTube gonna be around. It could be around another 10, 20 years. And they can look back and say, oh, yeah. And they to hear my voice and to see me. That's one thing I miss, not be able to hear my mother voice or my dad voice and see how they move and see how they do things. And, I want my grandkids to be able to see that. So I hope y'all take the time to take this journey, because I have some story times to tell. I have lived to 61 and don't have no stories. I do have some stories, and then I just want to talk about life at 61, and to see what this journey at 62. I know a lot of people, some people take early retirement and some don't. And I want to be able to take early retirement. It's because doing half of 42 years, it have took a toll on my body. My doctor tell me that, I have arthritis just about everywhere. But thank the Lord, I'm walking. Thank the Lord, I could get up. Thank the Lord, I could drive. Lord, just thank you for waking me up this morning, But like any job, when you do something over and over and over again, it wears and tears on your body. So if my goal is to be able to get disability. I don't know if I will be able to get it. And if I can't, then plan B is to go and retire at 62. If I could make it 62, some days I'll be thinking, this body is, I don't know if it can hold up, because it's not that my job is so hard. It's mentally hard trying to please everybody, trying to get their vision and my vision. And especially now, I work majority of the time, I work in a senior living. And you'll hear me showing my age, because I will say nursing home real quick. Because when we was brought up, that's what it was called. It was called a nursing home, but now they call it senior living. And I work with memory loss, and one day I do strictly severe memory loss. And when I say it's hard, it's hard. It's hard to get them to sit still. They say memory loss, but it affects a lot more than their memory. They get afraid. I can have the water just right, and they can say I'm freezing them, I'm burning them, I'm hurting them, or they get out of the chair, or some of them just try to take their clothes off because their mind just don't know. They think they in the bathroom, and they sitting at a dryer chair, but they think it's the potty chair. And I have to stop and try to help this person. It's a lot. And then I work with some that is at the early stage of Alzheimer's, dementia, or anything that causes them to lose their memory. And majority of my clients was in wheelchairs or walkers, so I have developed 2 herniated discs in my back from lifting them up. Being a hairstylist, I never had to lift clients up and put them in and off the wheelchair. But after 2020, when everything shut down, I lost just about every client that I had, and I lived off my savings and unemployment and things I can do to survive. But eventually I had to go back, and I end up at the senior living, and I think that I have somewhere to go where I can work. But I'm trying to explain, or trying to give y'all a view, not exactly trying to explain some, but in a way, in a sense, hey, like I said, it's my way. If I want to say explaining, I can say explaining. I hear people on YouTube all the time saying, you don't have to explain nothing to people. You don't have to explain that. But it's just your words, the words you choose to use. And y'all, I'm very nervous. Thank you, Lord. I'm very nervous, so I'm stumbling over my words even more than I normally do. So y'all have to excuse that. And hopefully I get better with time, because I have watched some YouTubers that started. It be so fuzzy. They be shaking so much. Some things you can't even see it good. But then over time, they get better once they get used to it and upgrade the camera and realize how to edit and do lighting, light up the place. And I have all this stuff. My daughter ordered me all this stuff, because I told her when I start, I want to make sure I had this and I had that, because I don't watch this YouTube and that YouTube. But look at me today. I don't have none of that stuff hooked up. I'm sitting in my living room under the ceiling fan light and the light from the dining room. So I'm hoping there's enough light to show. And I didn't even read over my notes, but hey, it's all good. It's all good. It's like when the pastor sometimes get up, he'll say he'll have a whole lot of notes and stuff. I have a whole lot of notes written. And he said he don't even use them sometimes, because he just let the Lord move him. So I'm going to be the acting pastor in this church, which is my home. And I'm going to just go. I have all my notes for my sermon. Y'all, and I'm not even using them. But I'm just telling y'all a little about me. I have so many. I might come back and do a part 2 talking about me. But right now, I just, want y'all to try to get as much and understand me. And if something in you to say, hey, you know what? I'm going through that too. Because it's something to be 62. Well, not 62, to be 61 and never have lived by yourself. But you know what? I don't think I like it. Because my son, he'll go to his girlfriend's house and he'll stay for a couple of days. And I don't like being in here by myself. I do not like it. Maybe I done waited too old to experience it, or maybe I just have to do it and see. But right now, when I'm at home a couple of days by myself, I don't like it. Look at this earring, y'all. It's distracting. It keep going this way instead of staying to the side. Nice back to the side. But I don't like walking around the house and not having nobody to talk to. I don't like being in the room. And I definitely don't like it at night when you hear noises and hear things and the house is what they said, settling, moving a little bit. I don't like that. So I have the TV on. 95% of the time the TV be on and it wakes me up and I don't like okay, y'all, a lot of times I don't get good sleep because the TV do be on because I don't like a quiet house because you hear everything in a quiet house. And I don't live in the best neighborhood. I don't live in the worst neighborhood. I give my neighborhood a C. It's a C to me. It might not be a C to somebody else. Somebody else might think it's a C plus or somebody else might think it's a D minus. But for me, I'm going to say a C. But anyway, y'all, this is my journey, my way, and there's a lot I want to talk about. Being a mother of a 40-year-old and a 25-year-old and two beautiful grandkids that y'all will see because I done videoed them several times because I've been videoing and video. And y'all just watch. If you don't like it, don't watch. If you like it, watch the next one. Y'all hit one thing I have learned, hit the like button, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notifications, and share if you like. You don't have to, but if you want to, you could share. I think I might have something to say that'll help somebody. One YouTube said, you'll be surprised. You think you're the only one that's going through this. I don't think I'm the only one that's going through it. I don't think I'm the only one at 61 years old that have never lived by themselves. But I think it's unique in my family. I don't think any of my sisters had ever not lived alone, either in their 20s or 30s or 40s. By my kids having such a big gap, it's almost 15 years difference in their age. So, when my daughter finished, like I said, high school, going to college, my son was just getting started. And he's 25 and he's still at home, but he's telling me this is going to be his last year. Within the next couple of months, he's going to be gone. I don't know if he's going to move in with his girlfriend, get his own place, but he ready to go. He ready to go a couple of times. He was supposed to actually leave last year, but he was in a major wreck and had to be off work for 4 months. So now he's back at work trying to get everything together. When they in that wreck, when they collect their funds, they forget about mama. They like, hey, I'm ready to go. They forget how mama had to put your shirt on, you put your deodorant under your arms, nurse you back to health. They just ready to go. But I think it's a good thing though, because it's time for him. He's 25. And I have a video coming up that I'll be posting. I don't know when I'm gonna post it. When do you tell your adult kids it's time to go? So like I said, I done made not a whole lot, but I probably made about 10 videos that I need to post. But I want to come in and do an introduction and let y'all get to know me. And like I said, I had a whole lot of things that I wanted to say. But the main thing is that, hey, I'm conquering my fear today. I'm getting over the fear of doing this. So my daughter coming over today and she's supposed to show me how to get my YouTube channel started because I'm gonna just tell y'all, I don't know nothing when it come down to computers and posting and editing and trying to get all this. I just can't do it. I'm just one of the ones during my time. It was not, we didn't have computers. I didn't get a cell phone till I was in my, ooh, I want to say late 20s before, or mid 20s before I even got a cell phone. And when it come down to things on the computer or the internet and all that, hey, I have to get one of my kids to help me because I just can't get it. This brain just don't get it. I don't know if it have anything to do, because I do have dyslexia. I don't know if it have anything to do with that or just have something to do with maybe the learning disability that I had growing up in school. I don't know. But it's all good, y'all, because I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn, and y'all going to say, remember when she got on that and made her first video? She was stumbling over words. She wasn't saying things correctly. She was using bad English. You know, it made me think of a video I watched years ago, and it just described me. I'm one of them parts where he said, you know, people will say, Mama Nim, where you going? I'm going to Mama Nim. Instead of saying, you going to mom and them, but you say mama and them, you know, and that's me. You're gonna hear a lot of mama and them. Well, not necessarily mama and them, because my mother is gone, my dad is gone, so they deceased. But you're going to hear a whole lot of things probably not pronounced right or not correct. But I'm not going to let that stop me from doing something I want to do. I don't know how often I will post because I'm still working. But hopefully my goal is to try to do at least one post a week. I was watching one YouTuber that was, you know, teaching a class, and then she was saying, you know, you need to at least have one post a week. And that's my goal. And hopefully, when the Lord let me see, I'm claiming it. I'm claiming the victory. When the Lord let me see that retirement day, I'll be able to go out and do blogs and do different things and do a lot more. But right now, my goal is to post once a week. Right now, I mean, coming up, I'll probably post a little bit more because I'd have made several videos. So, like I said, I got a lot to share. I'm on getting ready to start a weight loss journey, and that was one of the things that stopped me from getting started because I didn't grow up as a big woman or a big girl, but in my older years, I tend to get. See, y'all, I'm just like, and I'm not adding this. Y'all getting it raw. Y'all getting it my way. But as I got older and had kids, I started putting on weight. And I did a lot of comfort eating. And I still do it now. I do a lot of eating when I'm upset or when I'm sad or just to feel good. And that's one thing I think why I don't want to live alone too, because I think I would eat a whole lot just to pacify me. It would take the place of having somebody to talk to, or take the place of having somebody here. But y'all, that's one of the things that I'm doing on my journey. Is and I'm gonna take y'all with me because I actually have an appointment with a weight doctor in about 5 weeks. The wait is so long. The main thing was trying to find somebody to take my insurance. You know, I ain't even getting off into that. That's a whole new journey and story by itself, but it's all combined in one. So that's what I'm looking forward to is getting, y'all, I swim a lot, but I eat just as much as I swim. And believe it or not, I try to get my 10,000 steps in. I do it in the pool because with the arthritis I have, well, what I'm saying from working And, doing hair so long, I got arthritis in my shoulder, in my lumbar, in my knees, in my hips. But I'm still moving. Praise the Lord. Y'all, I have to thank the Lord because you know what? Everything I have come from Him. If it weren't for Him, I don't know where I'd be. I used to hear the old timers, they used to say, if He don't do nothing else for me, He done enough. I don't know if you have to wait till you get older to understand that. Because when I was younger, I didn't understand it. But trust and believe, I understand what it means now. But anyway, y'all, again, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification, and come along on this journey with me and see what my journey look like. Y'all be blessed and choose to be happy. No matter how your day going, choose to be happy because it is a choice. It's a choice to be happy. I know in some cases with depression and different problems, it might be hard, but choose to be happy. Even if your day, like I said, not going well, and this here, if the Lord woke you up, that's a good reason to be happy. So, y'all, I will talk to y'all later. And if y'all enjoyed this video, come back and see me. Come go on this journey with me. It's going to be some of everything. I can't even tell you because I'm really not for sure. Because this is a journey for me. I'm going. All I can tell you that I know is going to be my way. You know what? You don't supposed to punch your finger. I don't think so. Y'all, I might need some lotion so my hands might be ashy because like I said, I swim a lot. And if, I'm wrong in pointing, forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. But anyway, y'all again, choose to be blessed. And I'll see you later. Bye now.